Good morning. Today is Sunday, May 19th, here in the Santa Fe National Forest in New Mexico. Just trying to wake up, drinking some coffee here. Didn't sleep that well last night. Woke up a few times a little cold. I need to do something in my sleeping bag. It's not a sleeping bag. It used to be a sleeping bag, but I had it altered. Had the zipper cut off and some of the material. But now all of the down falls to the sides of it because the baffles are sewn this way and not this way. I think when I get into Taos in a couple days, I'll have it altered so that the down actually stays on top of me and not beside me. And one other thing, last night I decided to clean my prosthetic that I use for cycling and found that there's a little bit of play right here in this bushing here. There's a bolt here, and then it goes through a bushing that allows this to move, but hopefully you can kind of see that there's some play in there, and that is because there's a bushing that's worn out. Hopefully it'll last me to Taos so that I can contact Mike at Biodapt and send me a couple parts. Hopefully it gets me there without failing. And, I'm gonna eat some oatmeal and get going for the day. Finally back on the road, and it's 12:15. Oops. Took my time packing up. There's a town called Abiquiu, I think is how you pronounce it. About 50 miles from where I'm at right now. The town itself is on the Great Divide mountain bike route, but as I said earlier, I'm gonna head into Taos, and Taos, I believe, is about another 60 or 70 miles northeast from there. The reason I want to go there is because there's a bike shop, well, a few of them actually, and I think I'm gonna send the extra prosthetic that I'm carrying around. You see it there. It's my everyday walking prosthetic, but I haven't really been using it at all, so it doesn't really justify me carrying around the extra 5-6 pounds that it weighs. To have that much extra weight on the front end, just not that good. I'm not using it at all, really, so I think I'm gonna send it back. Let's get going. Now, from what I can gather by looking at the maps this morning, today should be full of some downhill. You see all that carved into the trees? Don't do that. Usually I'd have a few choice words for people that do that, but I'm just gonna don't do it. The reason I stopped here was to let some air out of the tires. Forgot to when I hit the dirt yesterday. The reason I do this is because it makes the ride a lot better when you're on gravel. Less bumpy, much more tolerable. For the road, you want them pumped up like almost rock hard, or at least that's how I do it. Usually run about 25, 28 PSI on the gravel and 55 or so on the pavement. So far, so good. Day 21 on the Great Divide mountain bike route is in the books. 1,699 feet of elevation gain, 24.8 miles in total. Total move time 4 hours 32 minutes. I got a pretty late start today. Just couldn't get myself to get out of the tent. But tonight I have found, I think, a pretty cool camping spot, maybe somewhere in these trees here. I do need to refill on water, and the only thing available is this standing pond here, so I'm gonna have to filter it. But sorry I didn't really record too much today. I got some family stuff on my mind, but I won't go too deep into that. But if anything, just keep your word. Keep your word to your friends and family. Today's weather, it was overcast all day and kind of chilly. Never really warmed up at all. Sun never really came out, so it was pretty chilly. I think the high was maybe in the high 50s, low 60s, maybe even a little cooler than that. A few days ago I did hear that tonight is supposed to be below freezing, but we'll find out, I hope not. But oh yeah, you see this little, can't see it because of the tree, but starting tomorrow morning, see this little gnarly hill behind me. See how rough that is? It's in focus now. But yeah, that's gonna be the start of my day tomorrow, that hill. Yay. Cheers, later.